Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from English Education Study Program Class 1 Extensive Reading. With the first student, I am Reyhan Aisya Fadilah Harana with class NPM 2017. Second student, Hibatul with class NPM 2025. And the last student, Yosi Imelda Juliana with class NPM 2035. The topic we discuss is the problem of waste management that is deemed inappropriate, especially in the community, which causes environmental damage, air cleanliness, public health that can be disrupted, and empty land that is used as a landfill. This case is due to the absence of public concern for the cleanliness of the surrounding environment, one of which is caused by their own household waste. Our topic discussion is more focused on the solution of how to overcome the problem by involving community participation, because the role of the community is certainly important in overcoming this problem. We choose this topic because we think the waste problem is getting worse and must be addressed immediately so that the cleanliness of the earth is not disrupted and public health is also maintained. Studies on the recovery and recycling of materials taken from garbage have been carried out for several decades now. In the case of developed countries, waste management or garbage studies tended to focus on technological development involving either the collection, transport, and eventual disposal of these waste materials or the recovery, processing, and industrialization. The visible functionality of solid waste management conceals complicated relationship of power groups for which the garbage has been and still is an enormous political and economic body. These have posed a serious threat to the development of long-term strategies in the area of solid waste management. But paradoxically, each group is crucial to ensuring that everything functions efficiently and the city is kept clean. Garbage is regarded as something that has already lost its use and exchange value, something that is useless and that society has to get rid of. This way of thinking about what garbage means has hampered society's ability to see it in different ways and to determine its real meaning and value in our lives. To begin with, if it is true that different products and goods are transformed into garbage when they lose their utility for us as consumers, then it is also true that from the start of its collection and recycling, these farmer-consumer goods gradually acquire new value through these activities. Added to this partial, somewhat absolute view, there are several habits, customs, and cultural traditions that exist in a town. These include the use of parks, gardens, and facing lots as clandestine dumps, resulting from the lack of civic culture and awareness regarding waste management. On the one hand, there has been technological progress in garbage management that seeks to achieve clean cities with maximum reuse of waste product and community ecological awareness. At the collection level, garbage trucks are family enterprises that work their routes, fincas, and other business, removing rubble, transporting building materials, clearing up private gardens in a totally private way. As for the final disposal stage, for many years it was thought that garbage should be carried far away from the city, to a remote place where it could not be seen and its portrait stand would not offend the city's inhabitants. Nowadays, however, it is almost impossible to find somewhere that is far away from the city that is not near the next town. The solution to the waste problem lies not only in making garbage collection and processing more efficient, but also in the possibility of achieving a cultural change that will make it possible for citizens to participate actively in proper management of the waste they produce.
Okay, hello everyone. I will explain the second article with the title Trust Management Policy based on the participation of the society. The trust problem that is currently happening certainly requires special handling by both the government and the community. If the trust management is not in accordance with the method and techniques of the trust management that are environmentally sound, it is feared that it will get negative impacts such as decrease in the quality of the environmental, which will also have an impact on public health. One of the causes of environmental pollution is used goods that are no longer used, or their popular name is garbage. Garbage is a consequence of life, which often causes problems, and the amount will increase along with the increase in population and various activities. The habit of throwing away must be changed into processing. The concept that can be used in processing trash is the 3R concept. They are reduce. Reduce the use of products that will produce trash. The second one is reuse. Reuse, sell or donate things that can still be used. And the last one is recycle. Modify previously useless things to become useful. An increase in population results in an increase in the amount of consumption of goods and services. From this increase will result in an increasing amount of waste. Environmental management must be carried out by integrating the natural, physical, environmental, human, and their social system. The three inseparable environmental components, namely ABC, abiotic, biotic, and culture, by Sumarwato. The greater and the development of economic and technological activities, the more necessary it is for environmental management. Trust management is carried out to reduce and overcome the impact of environmental pollution and achieve real prosperity and in line with the advancement of the industry. Waste reduction includes limitation, reuse, and recycling activities, while waste handling activities include sorting, collecting, transporting, processing, and final processing. The 3R activity effort requires the active participation of all stakeholders related to solid waste problem. Effort to reduce waste at the source need to be supported by providing incentives that can encourage people to always carry out 3R activities, including reducing waste retribution, providing plastic bag replacement coupons, village level award, and so on, which begin with the readiness of adequate municipal trash management. Garbage is a direct consequence of life, so it is said that garbage has arisen since human life and it arises simultaneously with human activities. The social character of the community is a social capital forming factor, which is the key to success in community-based trash management.
The first article examines in depth the critical issue of waste management and highlight the potential adverse impact on the environment and public health if waste is not handled properly. They strongly advocate a paradigm shift in waste disposal habits and introduce the comprehensive 3R concept, or reduce, reuse, and recycle, as the right solution to overcome the increasing and uncontrolled waste problem. Additionally, the article explains the complex relationship between population growth, increasing consumption patterns, and a surge in waste generation. This provides a holistic picture of environmental management, emphasizing the need to integrate the natural physical environment, people, and their social system into a cohesive strategy. And on the other hand, the second article explores in depth the historical landscape of waste management studies, especially in developed countries. This highlights the convoluted power dynamics surrounding waste and depicts it as a significant political and economic resource. The existing perception of waste as something that is useless and the lack of public awareness contribute greatly to various challenges in waste management. This article underscores the importance of changing society's views on waste and encouraging cultural transformation to ensure efficient waste management practices. This agreement explicitly calls for active community participation in waste management therapy, emphasizing the importance of collective responsibility regarding waste. So, in summary, both texts thoroughly discuss the challenge associated with waste management, highlighting environmental, social, and cultural dimensions. The first text pragmatically focuses on real solutions such as the 3R concept, waste management in the community, and handling waste problems in the surrounding environment. While the second article provides a comprehensive exploration of the historical and cultural intricacies of waste management, emphasizing the need for cultural change to achieve effective waste management on a wider scale, so that society can be more advanced and aware of the impact that can be felt if waste management becomes effective.
Population growth and changes in people's consumption pattern have resulted in an increase in the volume, type, and characteristic of waste. Waste problems that occur today certainly require special handling from both the government and the community. If waste management is not in accordance with environmentally sound waste management methods and techniques, it is feared that it will have a negative impact, such as a decrease in environmental quality, which also has an impact on public health. That's all the trust management policy from our group. We hope that all elements of society can care about waste management. especially their own kitchen waste, and not only depend on the janitor. Thank you for your attention.